Welcome to the official Forts Tournament 17, Facharbeiter versus Genesis.
All right, Forts fans, welcome to game number 10 here on the Forts official tournament 17. You're watching this on Synergy Gaming TV. Let's introduce our players. On the left-hand side, the German team playing Spook this time. It's Facharbeiter with Geiger at the top, Knufigus Poofy a second, Bowser third, and at the bottom again is General Tanya. Their opponents playing Pinch Fist. Team Genesis with Mulin at the top, Levain, VNR to Mr. Bubs, and then to Shykos. I think I got that right. I think it's Shykos, not Shizos. I think I got it. All right, Shykos playing down the Incursus turbine here, and lots of spray coming from Knufigus Poofy. Working that again. Geiger firing. They're all firing their miniguns, actually, believe it or not. The whole Facharbeiter team is absolutely just ripping it up. Now, one of the things that's very important here is more inexperienced players typically sell off their minigun right away, but miniguns can do an exorbitant amount of damage, especially when you're on a 4v4 map such as this one, long fall 4v4. If you can have, if you pay attention to this right now, there are 4 miniguns on the map currently. So if you can collaborate with your team, right? Your in-game leader says, hey, target the second base, or hey, target the third base. There is literally, almost literally nothing they can do right off the bat to save themselves from losing turbines, even through the sandbags. As you guys know, multiple miniguns will just shred the sandbags, right? So you can see there's placing another one. So they continuously fire at the same spot. They will get turbines. It's just how it's going to happen. So four miniguns at the beginning of a map is incredibly powerful. Let's take a look and see what the players are doing. Geiger here right off the bat has his workshop, gets down the 2 swarm launchers, sells the workshop, and gets into his upgrade center here right off the bat. Now, one of the biggest disadvantages here is that basically all of Team Genesis sold off their miniguns. Now they have no retaliation, they have no opportunity to fight back, and all they have to do is tank. And that's not good already. Not good against 4 miniguns applying a lot of pressure. Had they kept their own miniguns, for example, if the bottom 2 bases fire across to the other 2 bottom bases, the top 2 bases can aim downwards and try and get a kill with their miniguns. A little bit of strategy and a little bit of teamwork from an in-game leader could solve that. Now look at the differences between these guys here. Geiger here at the top has his swarm launchers finished, and Mulin is only about 1/3 and 1/4 of the way finished. That is incredibly far behind. That's going to be very difficult to make those absolutely viable this game. Still, all the players keeping their minigun. You can see here that the advantage gained from selling off your minigun and grabbing those resources early as a Pinterest player has literally done them absolutely nothing. But instead, they've lost the ability to pressure the map. They've lost the ability to take out the turbines. They've lost the ability to essentially control space. Something to consider, you guys. Not always worth selling everything as a Pinch Fist player. Just keep that in mind. Knufigus Poofy adding in, looks like it's going to be a bunch of additional gunners. He's got an exposed sniper sitting there. This is probably going to be shotgun. Yes, it is. And we've got the factory coming out of Bowser and factory coming out of General Tanya. General Tanya keeping his tier 1 technology. I like to see that, especially as a Spook player. This is going to be very interesting. Spook is very good at countering the economic advantage that Pinch Fist gains. Also, gives you the ability to see inside your opponent's base. It's like stream sniping all the time. I wouldn't know anything about that, though. At all. 0. Looking over here at Team Genesis. I have a bad feeling about this. Hit the F8 key, guys. We're at the 4-minute mark here right now. Geiger firing off his warheads already. They have... Oh, my goodness. Team Genesis has literally not scouted the map at all. They have no gunners and no anti-air to take care of those warheads. Geiger going full cheese here right now. 3, I should say, miniguns, not even exposed right now. They have absolute map control in this game here right now. Facharbeiter is going to dominate this off the bat. They've activated Spook's ability, so remember, that's stealing 200 metal and 2,000 energy from each of these cores and redistributing it amongst the cores that are surviving. Not only that, but gives them the opportunity to stream snipe. I promise you guys no hate here. Mulin, not spending any resources to try and protect himself. or herself or themselves from the the warheads coming from Geiger. This is going to be very ugly here. Again, no defenses whatsoever. No gunners have been placed. There's one gunner down below, but literally no anti-air. That's it. No sniper to take out the shotguns. No AP sniper to take out shotguns. There's absolutely no map control here right now. Snipers could easily take these out. They're not even dooring their flaks right now. Genesis is completely outplayed in this game. Firebeams coming across the map here, dealing some damage to Shykos. And unfortunately, rather than adding AAs, we're just putting down the plasma, going full bore ahead. I think it's clear to say here in this specific match that Team Genesis does not have an in-game leader. There's no one to kind of strategize these guys. It feels like they're kind of playing a 1v1v1v1v4 right now. And there it is. Mulin taken down by the miniguns. That hurts. That hurts a lot, and especially when you're stealing. There it goes again. Spook activating the ability, stealing the 200 metal and 2,000 energy from each of the active cores and then redistributing it. Again, shotguns taking these out. They need to be using snipers to take out the shotguns. AP snipers have a multiplier against shotguns. So AP snipers to take out the shotguns. They can use snipers to take out the flaks. Snipers to take out the fire beams. Essentially, snipers are the key to this entire match here right now. Snipers would actually give them map control. And you can see this. We've said this a lot before in my streams, Forts fans, how important sniper play is in your game. You should have snipers in almost every single game that you play, even if it's just to practice. But you should have one. You can pick off shotguns. You can pick off snipers, exposed snipers. You can pick off gunners, pick off fire beams, pick off miniguns, all sorts of stuff. This is going to be GG here for Levain as well. There he goes. Disappointing. So you can see here, guys, the Genesis was just completely outplayed here. Completely outplayed. Didn't use the right strategies to counter the strategies. Obviously exposed. Gunners is not the answer here because of shotguns, but AP snipers and snipers was the key here right now. They literally have no damage right now, but fire beams and a couple shotguns. So fire beams die to snipers, as we've said before. Shotguns die to AP snipers. After that, they would have complete map control. Want to remind you guys that warheads cannot fire without a sniper. So the best way to counter warheads, other than shotguns and flak, is to snipe the sniper. Very easy. You can see here that Facharbeiter is just working their way down the line, one at a time, using some fire beam spam, which is very, very dirty. We've got shotguns here from General Tanya, not even doored because they have map control. Right? A simple AP sniper could very, very, very simply turn the tides of this game. It would make Facharbeiter fight a lot harder. They would have to micro their snipers to try and snipe the snipers that are sniping their snipers, and fight for map control. Right now, it's basically just a bit of a blowout here right now. Very disappointing to see this from Genesis. Rockets even coming across the map now because there's no AA, right? There's no need for any sorts of other weapons. You can literally just tier 1 these guys all the way to the end. Howie shot coming in here, taking out Mr. Bubs. Oh no, just the base. Mr. Bubs is still alive. A whiff from the shotguns coming from Canufagus Poofy. And there we go, some rockets easily taking out Mr. Bubs. And Shykos down here at the bottom. Kablongo, and there it is. A very simple, straightforward, map-controlled wipe. That's just to show you guys that pinch fist is not always the answer. It's skill and strategy and communication. Very important, you guys. Bit of a blowout game there, guys. That was Facharbeiter versus Genesis. Spook versus Pinch Fist.